What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here. Guess what? You're never going to believe it. Panini is pulling some redemption shenanigans. They have updated their terms of service, trying to sneak a fast one past us here. And there is some very, very interesting language when you kind of dig into this thing a little bit. This is the big 97,000 page document that everyone just clicks I agree and accept to blow right through it. But this was floating around Twitter on Tuesday afternoon. I saw this Tuesday morning. And I come over from work, decided to read it myself, dig in a little bit here. Here's what we have. They throw some lingo around here, STCs and ITCs and this, that nonsense. Essentially, ITC is the card that you pulled in the redemption. STC is a substitute card for what you actually pulled. So, how does this all work now? Pull your redemption. If you submit a redemption after it has expired, sorry about your luck. You're out of luck. Nope, not going to happen. See ya. Better luck next time. If you submit a redemption and they do not yet have the signed card to send back to you, they will wait 6 months. If at the end of 6 months, the card has still not been signed by whoever it was supposed to be signed by, they just send you a replacement. That's it. Done. They just send you a replacement. Is it of equal value? Sure, maybe-ish. We'll get to that in a second. There's Panini. Let's go ahead and dig into this a little bit. So, if you elect to wait for the card you submitted to become available, Panini will attempt to provide the card within 6 months of the receipt of a timely redemption request. That means not expired. Panini makes no guarantees or warranties regarding whether or not the card will become available during the 6-month waiting period. Should you elect to wait, regardless of your election, Panini reserves the right to send a substitute after the expiration of the 6-month waiting period. So it doesn't matter. So you could submit and say, hey, it's not ready. Cool. Send me a replacement, or you could wait up to 6 months. Once the 6 months is up, sorry about your luck. You're getting a replacement whether you want it or not. That's it. Oh, and by the way, no guarantees that this thing's going to be fulfilled at all. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, oh well, we'll just send you a replacement. Hope you enjoy your Bull autographs. So what happens if it does not sign? Panini elects to send you the replacement. Okay, cool. Let's just scroll down here a little bit. This document is a pain to scroll on. A substitute of equal or greater monetary value as compared to the market value of the original redemption as of the time of the product release as determined by Panini in its sole discretion. A bunch of interesting things to kind of dive into there. Sole discretion is interesting because that just means they can just basically make up whatever the hell that they want. Value compared to the market value of the ITC is essentially the original redemption as of the time of the product release as determined by Panini. Really, none of it matters because they have that little line about the sole discretion of Panini, basically. We can make up whatever number we want and you're going to get stuck with it. Sole discretion, what a wonderful term. I'm going to try using that on my boss this week. It's in my sole discretion that I don't really feel like doing anything today. Okay, we cool? It's in my sole discretion, so it must be all right. There is one other little interesting note that I want to hit on here. Let me find it. Oh, it's here in the middle part. I missed it earlier. Alternatively, Panini may supply 2 or more substitutes that in total are of equal or greater monetary value as compared to the market value of the original at the time of the redemption. Oh, as of the time of redemption request. Interesting. Wait, is this worded 2 different ways? Okay, help me out with this one, commenters. This first sentence. An STC, which is a substitute card, will be of equal or greater monetary value as compared to the market value of the initial as of the time the product release as determined by Panini in its sole discretion. So that says right there, the time the product released. Product release as determined by Panini. Alternatively, Panini may supply 2 or more STCs that in total are of equal or greater monetary value as compared to the market value of the initial as of the time the redemption request. So going back to my earlier example. So essentially, they're just basically telling you you're going to do whatever the hell they want. We're either going to honor the price from when it first released, or we could also just do it whenever you redeemed it, whatever the current market value is there. That's how I read that. Please, I have this up on the screen. We're in this paragraph right here. Feel free to pause and read that over, because that's how I read that, is that they can basically do whatever one they feel like. And I love the fact that they're giving themselves the out to essentially nickel and dime you. Oh, you have $1,000 card? Cool. We're going to send you 4 $250 redemptions. Enjoy your stack of Bull Prism Autos. They're basically leaving themselves out to do whatever the hell they want to clear these things off their books. It's fantastic. And by fantastic, terrible. Then there's also some wonderful language down here that if you refuse, you're done. If you elect to request a substitute and then reject the substitute or the substitutes, plural, offered by Panini, then you shall have no further redemption rights and waive the rights to receive any further compensation or alternate substitutes. So essentially it's, hey, cool. You hit this really cool rookie redemption for, I don't know, Ja Morant. We don't have any of those. Here's some Kevin Porter Jr.'s. Enjoy. You don't want them? Screw you. Peace. Deuces. Later. You gotta love it. You got to love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, these terms and conditions are governed by the laws of whatever the hell Panini feels like making up at the time. Because I don't think Texas cares. So that's where we're at. That's the update. Panini's basically just doing whatever the hell that they want. Ruben talked about this a couple weeks ago. I forget where it was at. That I think it might have been on the Colin Cowherd interview, actually, that they don't want to do redemptions anymore. The feedback that they got when they initially kind of came into this space was that collectors, hobbyists, flippers, investors, whatever, all of the above, find me a person that likes redemptions. Basically, everybody hates redemptions. Just can't stand them. It's no fun to open one. It's a nightmare to get them back. It's this constant shenanigans. And the feedback that they got was these things need to go away. Now, can they figure out a way to put product out and not have redemptions in them? It sounds like they want to try. We'll find out whether they can pull it off or not. We'll see. It would be fantastic if they could. Maybe part of the leverage that they have, that Panini and formerly, Topps pre-Fanatics didn't have, is that they have the athlete buy-in, because, the athletes are part owners in this company. So it's in the athlete's best interest to make the product as good as it can, because it's only going to fill their pockets, versus just, Panini sending a contract over of sign your name 5,000 times. So here's X amount that you're going to get per card or whatever, per sticker. So hopefully Fanatics can come up with some sort of way to cut back on this. I think this is also, a bunch of different people have speculated on this. I am not the first. The Panini is trying to make the biggest effort possible to clear out this redemption backlog. Whether they sell soon or they sell in a year, we all know it's eventually going to happen. They're going to, at minimum, probably spin off the sports card division stuff. Maybe they keep stickers in the European stuff. But when they go to spin off, they don't want all this nonsense hanging over on their books with all these unfulfilled redemptions. So they're going to lay out a clean process to try to get this backlog of redemptions emptied out and get this stuff off their books. So when they go to sell, it looks better. So they can present better. That's been the theory and speculation. But in the meantime, we are stuck holding the bag on this one. This has effects on wax prices. If the big rookie hit is a redemption like LaMelo was, I don't think LaMelo's that good, so his cards probably aren't going to matter in a couple years. But as of right now, a lot of his autos are redemptions in products, and those are going to be running out probably in another year, or maybe even by the end of next year, depending on what the expiration date on those is. So, wild times, old Panini. Won't be sad to see you go. Fanatics could bring their own headache. Who the hell knows? But what Panini's been doing the last couple months is just not fantastic. Between this nonsense, the player war, basically Dick's Sporting Goods patches and player names that don't even match up to the player that's on the card, or all the other nonsense that they've been up to with memorabilia. If those are the two big things we get out of the Fanatics takeover, is back to game used and get rid of redemptions, then that alone is going to be a huge win. That's all I have for you guys and girls today. I am sure y'all have some thoughts and comments about this one. Catch you on the next one. Peace.